Happy Hump Day, traders. What is going on? Jonathan in the house. We got Coin, Elijah, and Kim in here. Coin, you like that? Yeah, they just added the pinned comment thing, so I figured, we could do kind of like a little trading quote every day. So if you guys have any you'd like to send in, I will throw your name on there and put a little quote if you guys have any in the coming days. But yeah, no one trade is ever worth your entire account. Predefine your risk prior to entering your trade. You don't really want to go all in on any setup. Make sure you are protecting that account at all costs, because trading, a lot of times, you've probably heard this before if you've been trading a while, it's not necessarily about making money always. A lot of times it's about protecting the money, especially that you've already made. So you may actually be very good at trading and making money, but you may not be very good at protecting that money. That's how it goes. Coin looking at PTON. Yeah, let's review a couple plays we were trading yesterday, as some of the guys are still waking up, probably from getting drunk last night watching the debates. Let's wait for those guys to jump in here. We'll go over a few plays yesterday. Real quick, MU ended up fading pretty nicely. That was the only trade I took yesterday, and now I'm going to open up at $48.80. Nice, MU. But yesterday, the kind of predictable setup I was watching was that fast, intense move, euphoria, and then the DT set in. The DT set in. You guys know that this happens. Fast moves to descending triangles happen all the time. We see them nearly every single day. So what that means is we have this nice support level, 50, 51-ish. Very nice support. And then this upper trend line forming what? We're forming lower highs, getting squeezed together tight, and then it ends up cracking out and fading throughout the rest of the day. Now, the other stocks we were watching, I know Coin yesterday, you were watching GALT. That one, really nice play, just sold off, faded all throughout the day. GRAF, we were watching that one, sold off, cracked the trend, and faded. In EIGI, which I was looking for a pop on this, but this was the classic setup that we have actually one trade we're looking at today that's extremely similar to EIGI. So this is fast move, above average volume, equaling that above average range, right up to resistance, opening and snapping. Now, pay attention carefully. I'm about to load a chart up this morning that's actually eerily similar to this one. And this is what I look for every single day. So EIGI, fast move at the close, opens and snaps. Now look at this one, AXTI. Looky. Fast move towards the close yesterday as light volume, going to be opening up right near its previous close. And what I like about AXTI this morning is also this, looking left of the chart. Look at this resistance we're opening up at. That 615, 620 area on AXTI is going to be holding up very significantly on AXTI. And this is the setup I like to look for. AXTI and then EIGI, very similar. Very, very similar. PTON, let's pull that one up. Coin all over PTON the last week. All over it. Yeah, this one, let's see. Yeah, let's see if we're trading that, if this is kind of, this area here is going to hold up on it. 98.78. It's holding up in pre-market. But yeah, that's going to be support on it for sure. 98, right under 99. Because even look at this coin. Look at this from the last couple days here. On Monday, tough to break through. And then Tuesday, some solid support. So, yeah, we might sell off down to there. This idea, kind of look for it to crack that and head even lower. On PTON. Guys, WKHS still. WKHS, not bad. All right, so we've been working WKHS for a while. We actually got this on Monday. This pop right off of this trend line here. And nice little move up towards resistance that we had marked off at 28.62. If you guys were here trading throughout the day, you know we were trading off of this support line. Ended up being a nice play there. $26 is still going to be support on WKHS, so I'm watching that. If it'll pull down to that area, it's going to be opening up right near its previous close. Going to be a little resistance there. I want to see how it's going to react to that $26 area again, because it's probably going to retest that today, and then we can get a feel for what the stock's going to do around there. Keep the change in the house. Good morning. Good to see you in here, man. The money team. The money team. Yep, so here's the $26 area on WKHS, 26.20. Let's see how that's going to hold up today. Let's see how that's going to hold up on WKHS. Coin ITRM, possible gap to fill in the 4s, huge volume pre-market. Yeah, I was reviewing the gap ups, leading gappers this morning, and quite frankly, everything was failing other than ITRM. ITRM, this one was the only one really holding. If you guys watch this gap up watch list over here, we'll run through a few of them. CTIC, that one's already back down. ALNA, that one's already coming back down. Fast move up through $2. So, yeah, it looks like volume's kind of fading a little bit on the leading gappers. Now, OXBR kind of started leading the dance last week, right? This one made a move and then started failing in pre-market as well. And look at this, very similar to MU. Fast move, descending triangle, cracks it. It happens. So fast move up, failed, and then huge move out of the gate. So XBR kind of made these penny stocks great again. As far as OXBR, and then yesterday, what was the play yesterday? Having a little brain fart. USEG, yeah. USEG. Yeah, USEG kind of faded all day, though. USEG pre-market highs hit those and then fade throughout the day. This was just a pump and dump in pre-market anyways. That was a chat pump. Yeah, then HUSA not bad either. Yeah, so volume is here. Volume is here. What's interesting is where it's going to be at the open today. Where is this volume going to be? Because we kind of knew it was going to be HUSA from pre-market, and we also knew USEG was having that volume. So we knew kind of where volume was going to be, but this morning, all that's really sustaining any kind of move is ITRM. Now, look at this resistance line I have on ITRM. It's holding that up very strong, 170. And if we look at the past chart history, that 170 area is a very tough resistance. I would certainly be careful if I was buying ITRM at the 170s. I'd wait to see if it's going to crack that level, because look at this past chart history here. Upper shadow, right where my cursor is, right there at 170. Bunch of resistance right there, 170. Lower shadow there. 170s, no doubt. This is going to be tough to break through. If it does end up breaking through that, then obviously the 220s, fast move up through the whole dollar up towards the 20s is tough. And then zoom in here a little bit more. So you guys, actually this chart shows it a little clearer. That 170 is going to be really tough. 200-day moving average 217. Youch. Jonathan, how'd the green team do yesterday? You know how we did, Jonathan. We keeping it green. Kept it green. Yeah, so if it does get through 170, I'd be watching that area to hold as support. It still has, ITRM has positive drug news for urinary tract infections. Appreciate the headline there, coin. This stock's already up a lot. 65-cent close, up a point. What is that? It's nearly like 300% or so, right? So, yeah, ITRM is right here at resistance. I would not be buying at this level, buying high, hope, and higher. If we're going to trade it, I'd wait to see if it's going to break down on fast volume and then that turn into support, and then can kind of trade that and then sell into that $2 break up towards that 220, 200-day moving average. But yeah, buying right here, not a good idea. Not a good idea. But that is the only little penny stock gap up watcher that is really getting any kind of volume at the moment. Kind of a quiet play I'm watching this morning is CRBP. I really like the chart on this. I actually pulled this one up. It's a quiet play. No one's really watching it. Yesterday it made a pretty nice move. But look at the daily on CRBP. Guys, for those of you new in here, keep the change. And the rest of you, we always do technical analysis. We're always looking left of the chart. If you want to know anything about a stock, you look left of the chart. You know, if you want to know anything about someone's own personal history in life, you look at their record, and you get a clear idea of what someone's future will look like. So CRBP, let's look left here, and this is what I like a lot on this chart. It's very oversold. This stock sold off from $9.50, had a huge gap down, just hit $1.39 the other day, and the 13 EMA is at 195 on this chart. 195, the 13 EMA. And then above that is going to be 250, which is going to be that kind of fill the where the gap down happened at 250. Then above that, clear skies ahead. So it's going to be opening up right at 195 resistance. I kind of want to be watching this one today a little bit to see if it will sell off a little bit and then it can accumulate it on some dips. Maybe it's a slow play. It's a slow play yesterday. This kind of just spiking all throughout the day, but a little bit slower. But very oversold. Very oversold. Some volume coming into it yesterday, opening up right around that 195 resistance on the 13 EMA. So we'll keep CRBP on watch. We'll be commentating it. You guys know that's a value meal play. I had to find something for our bro, man. For Jonathan, I had to find something for you, bro. All right, JKS, we're still watching this today. JKS is getting stupid. Still watching it to get fast. You guys know I'm interested in shorting a pop on JKS, very fast pop. Here's the problem with JKS, and it's extremely frustrating because I've gone over this several times, and you guys know how I feel about it. We need JKS to get stupid right out of the gates. If it doesn't, it's going to keep accumulating shorts and squeezing even further. Just look at the last 2 days on it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, JKS, this one's selling off, accumulating, getting shorts involved, and then turn back around. If it sells off right out of the gates, it's likely going to do the same thing. It's getting irritating, quite frankly. So JKS, I want this to pop out of the gates so we can start seeing some profit taken, start seeing it get fast, and then I think we could get that green to red move. But if you look at the daily chart, you can actually see on the daily candlesticks what it's doing. And it's doing this a lot. It opens up with that lower shadow and then comes right back up through it. Opens up with that lower shadow, comes up through it, opens up lower shadow. So we haven't seen like any upper shadows on it at all, meaning it's not popping out the gates. We need it to pop straight out of the gates. That's what I'm looking for, to short into that. And remember, there's no indicators on JKS to necessarily risk off of. There's not a visual representation. There's not really any resistance on the chart. We're at all-time highs, so you got to be risking a dollar amount. And you guys look at the quote of the day. No one trade is ever worth your entire account. Predefine your risk prior to getting into a trade. No one trade is ever worth the entire account. Brad is finally in the house. Brad, did you get wasted again last night, Brad? What's going on, man? Good to see you in here. So that's JKS. We're looking for a pop on that one. I'll review everything here in just a little bit, as I know some of you just now jumping in here. ANGO, there's a couple that are a little thin, but they're very similar to AXTI and EIGI that we went over at the start of the stream. I'll go over those in just a second as well. ANGO and INOD. INOD, both of these pretty fast moves yesterday. May look to short into these out of the gates as well. Here's INOD, but it's problem with INOD is it's a little thin, and the same thing with ANGO. What I'd really like to see with ANGO, and I'll show you what I mean by thin. It's that just means very thinly traded. We need it to get fast. With ANGO, I'd like to see this one up towards 1420s. 20 area, the 20 cent area is magic, guys. If you guys have been around, you know that magic number. So we had a very fast move yesterday. Wouldn't be surprising if we saw some profit taken. But ideally, look at this resistance at 1420. We have tough resistance here. I'd really like ANGO to get up to that 1420. It's going to take a lot. It would have to make a very similar move to the move it made yesterday. Daniel Prince in the house. What is up, Kevin? Third day here. Then the third day is the charm, Daniel. Glad you're here. The green team. Hope you're learning lots, man. Hope you're learning lots. Patriots, yo, yo, yo. All right, let's go over, let's do a little rundown real quick of the pre-market analysis here. We'll go over some of these plays I'm looking at. Guys, yesterday, EIGI, if you were here, I was watching this one. Daniel, you're new here. This is one of my favorite setups. One of my favorite setups. You see this volume on the chart, EIGI. Crazy volume, abnormal volume coming in, above average volume coming in. And when we have above average volume, we get that above average range. And you can see that on the chart with the candlesticks. And when we see this, I'm also looking left of the chart to look at resistance levels. In this chart yesterday, 650 was tough resistance. So that's what I was looking for yesterday. Didn't get it. But I have a folder filled of like tons of stocks that look very similar to this, where they open up, and because they're not getting a gap up, they're not getting a gap up any volume at all really after hours in pre-market. These people that were buying it yesterday are then profit taken, and we see it unwind. So look at this chart today. AXTI is one I'm watching this morning. That's very similar to that. AXTI, this one had a crazy fast move at the end of the day. Up right at resistance. This chart's very similar to EIGI. Look at this resistance on AXTI. AXTI going to be opening up right around 610 resistance. 620-ish on the chart. Very similar. Very similar. Fast move. Light volume after hours pre-market. We could see this start seeing some profit taken right out of the gates. So that's what I'm looking for. EIGI fading all day. AXTI as well. Maybe. We'll see. It's a good setup. I compare this a lot of times to playing poker. I find these A+ setups, pocket pair aces, and I'm going to trade them. I'm not just going to throw chips on the table when I get a 7-2 offsuit. Why bluff? Why bluff in the market? You're only bluffing yourself. Market does not get bluffed. Only you do. So AXTI, I do like that one out of the gates. I do's. CRBP, I like this one opening up right at that 195 area of resistance / support, the 9 EMA there. This one's incredibly oversold. 195 is going to be that level of support. God, sorry guys. 1 second. Yep, Patriots, this kind of experience comes with time. You guys, everybody will get it. Just stay in the market. Stay in the market. Don't do what my little pinned quote of the day says. No one trade is ever worth your entire account. Most people start off way too heavy. They size in way too heavy. They open up too big of an account before they ever can learn. That's why the stock market makes rich people poor people rich, poor people, they ain't got nothing to lose. Elijah, you always are bluffing with that 7-2 offset. At least until the river. Yeah. So some of the hands actually get better and better with time. So AXTI, like for instance, fast moves up to the whole dollar, or ANGO, for instance, this morning, shorting into it, by allowing the river, to that 1420 area. So sometimes I'll start them a little bit early, and the hand just gets sweeter and sweeter as it's getting towards resistance, and faster. You guys know, faster the move, the weaker the trend is going to be. Faster the move, the weaker it's going to be. Patriots, I never buy right at the open. Do you guys do that with some type of strategy? Yeah, the open is extremely volatile the first 10 minutes. As things calm down a little bit, becomes a little bit more predictable. I'd say you're right. It's a little scary, a little crazy. ITRM 170 is holding on up. This is why we always draw our resistance lines, guys. ITRM, if this is our leading gapper this morning, I know it's unpopular opinion. You guys hate me. Well, if you hate me, go join one of the low float pumping up chat rooms. They're probably saying ITRM is going to the moon. I don't lie. ITRM, let's look at the left of the chart. 170 is holding up very strong on this chart. I'll be honest with you guys. This is going to be a hard level to break. If it does break that, I'd be watching it over $2. If it breaks 175, it's probably going to get up through $2, and then it's going to have probably a fake out breakout through $2. We see that all the time. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, we got about 7 minutes till the market opens on up. For those of you, I just went over AXTI. What else did we go over? ITRM, AXTI, JKS, watching a fast move out of the gates to short into. Remember, my sizing is very specific. I don't go with single entry, single exits. I'm very flexible with my sizing. I usually allow 3 different ads on stocks, as you guys saw with MU yesterday. WKHS, watching that against support at $26 as well today. I will be commentating as best as possible. If we get the 10 likes, do we have 10 likes? If we get 10 likes or more, I will trade live today. $26 is really solid support. 26.20. So with WKHS, we see these fake out breakouts all the time. Likely, if it starts selling on off, it's going to try to come under 26, and then we'll see if it holds under 26 or if it goes below it and retraces that move. Comes back up through it. Which we got going on? We got 14 likes. So we got to trade live today. Let's get it. It's going to be a fun one, guys. It's going to be a fun one today. We're always on top of everything in here. I love you guys. You guys are killing it. Everyone's always on top of everything in here when all the other rooms out there are saying there's nothing gapping up. We can't trade anything. Nothing gapping up. Guys, if you're in here, there's always something to trade. We are on top of everything. For those of you who are new in here, some of you just 1 or 2 days in before the market opens, let me just go over this real quick. Jonathan, that sounds just like him. I tried, baby. I tried. Patriots, I forget to like. How do I automate the liking? I don't know how you automate it. I don't know. You just got to hit it. You just got to smack it like we're about to be smacking some stocks. All right, so the positive intensity up here. You guys are going to be watching. You guys have been doing really good with this, so keep it up. Try to alert stocks that are popping on up and highlight it orange on here for us. Because most of the time I plan the trade the plan, and I'm not paying 100% attention to what's popping on off and selling off over here. But this is essentially momentum scanner. So we'll see stocks highlighted orange when they're getting extremely intense. That's why these are called intensity scans. The intensity means get ready for the reversal. This is becoming very emotional. And human behavior in the market never changes. Human behavior says buy FOMO. Human behavior says panic when others are panicking. And so that's what that means. Get ready for the reversal. Positive intensity highlighted orange. Negative intensity means these are selling on off. This is a negative I3 scan. So CTEK right now selling on off very quick. Highlighted orange. When they're highlighted blue, that means it's a low float. You guys can see actually that right next to my cursor, 2 million in float. When they're highlighted yellow, like USEG yesterday, 601,000 shares in the float. God, that's crazy. Yeah, that's tiny float. Yellow is around 3 million shares or less. It's extremely tiny float. Float, we all know what float is. Because that's like the first thing they teach you when you get to day trading. They're like, you got to trade the low floats, guys. We got to pump. We got to pump. ITRM, they just ate $100,000 or 100,000 share seller at 160. I'm going to wait for a fast move at the open. Yeah, ITRM is the only one. ITRM is the only stock right now that really is going to probably have the chat room pumpy on it. You know, that pump power. That's what we're going to call it. The pump power. Those chat room rocket boosters. So ITRM, just be watching that around that resistance at 170. You guys know. You guys know what it is. The green team knows what it is. We don't fall for that stuff. We do not fall for buying high and hoping higher. We don't fall for that buying at the top and then turning into a long-term investor. No. You guys learn the right way. Low float sound like a basketball move. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good one, I'll tell you that. All right, a couple minutes till the market opens. I'm going to be loading up some charts. You guys let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm going to get prepared over here for JKS Pop, a little poppy pop. AXTI, I really like that one. With AXTI, we're opening up so close to resistance, though. Probably going to be risking the previous high a day. Kevin Gamler, how was your golf game yesterday? Yeah. I had not too good. Tell you that much. Not too good. I lost my swing, man. Had to get my swing back. CRBP, that one's popping up a little bit towards that $2 area. Let's watch it against 205. This is the previous high day yesterday. Kind of like that one to dip and then to buy that one on pullbacks. But we got to see volume come into that. CRBP. Just way oversold. Way oversold. Thanks for asking, though, Kevin. Thanks for asking. It was rough. Well, for some reason, I love things that are extremely personally challenging. I don't like anything that's easy. All right. Load up WKHS as well. Patriots, you need to move back to NC. Well, where are you at right now? I like ANGO as well, but remember, against that $14 area, it's a little thin there. So AXTI, ITRM, going to be some of my main watches out of the gates. 2-minute warning. We got 30 seconds till the market opens on up. Jonathan, I'm the worst at leave my golf club in every hole. I'm the guy driving around the course like a ranger. Yesterday I wanted to leave my clubs on every hole. I was getting fed up with it. You guys ready? It's money time. All right, help us alert some of these out guys that pop on up. And we are about to be Patriots, New York. Yep. Well, I don't blame you. Market is now open. All right, watching JKS for a pop. AXTI, watching that one carefully. Daniel from Tennessee. You are a 10 IC. I'm seeing if AXTI is going to pop up for us a little bit before I start that one. ITRM, that one coin just said, halt out of the gates on ITRM. Halt out of the gates. Interesting. I'm just going to throw a feeler out on AXTI, guys. Just throwing a feeler out on that one. It's right at resistance. Going to watch it against the previous high a day, though. Throw a feeler out on that one. PTON slammed. Coin got that one. Great work, guys. All right, so I got a feeler out there. Just looking around JKS. Watching JKS to see if that's going to pop for us. We'll see if that one pops. All right, so ITRM looks like it's going to be getting over that 170 resistance. Now, would not be surprising at all if it, I mean, this is where the volume is. So just watch it now against 170 as support if you're going to be trading it. JKS still not making up his mind. NIO getting a little pop out of the gates right now. I don't have shorts there. JKS waiting for that one to get crazy. CRBP actually has 205 bids now on it. So CRBP, that is above that 195. If we're going to be trading CRBP, let's trade it with against 195. So that would be that support you'd be risking off of. AXTI, we are in the money if you guys are in that one. So far in the money, AXTI just selling off a little bit similar to EIGI. So CRBP, I do like that one, but our risk is going to be that 195 area on it if we do trade it. You see if it'll come back down just a little bit towards that $2 area. Yeah, AXTI in the money, guys. I am going to about to lock in just a little bit on AXTI. But I think we're fine there. I think we're fine on AXTI. That one's probably going to fade throughout the day. I'm just going to probably like 580s. Take like a little bit off. Alright. Alright, CRBP coming back down towards $2. So remember, that one's against 195. Let's watch that carefully against that 195 because that is really solid support. I'm just going to throw a little position on it, just risking off 195. It's going to be pretty tight there. I'm going to take a little bit off on AXTI. What's JKS doing? Kevin Gamler. JKS getting that pop out of the gate, so that's perfect. Yep, so Kevin watching JKS up towards that 40-70 area. I'm doing exactly the same. Watching JKS for that pop up through 40, and I'll look to start that position. AXTI now in the 580s. Nice work there, guys. Nice work there. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on JKS. I'm really happy that this one is popping for us. Let's just get a little bit more euphoric on JKS. WKHS turning a little bit, Kevin. Yeah, WKHS didn't quite get down to that support I was watching, so I'm not going to trade that one at the moment. CRBP still have a feeler position there. I'm watching that against the 195. We'll see what happens. It's either ride or ride out type of deal there. JKS going to be watching that up through the 40s. AXTI, I'm just fading that one at the moment. AXTI just fading it. ITRM open. So watch that against the 170s, guys. Watch it very carefully against the 170s. I'm still watching JKS. I really want that through the 40s. ITRM, 203 bids. Is that one halted? It's already halted again. Yeah, so that's where all the volume, all the hype, all the attention was. Just halt to halt to halt. I'm going to throw another position real quick on CRBP and then be out of it probably under 190. If that one comes down under 190. So it looks like it will not get above that 195 like I was thinking if it starts panicking some more. We'll see what it does against 190. AXTI still chilling there. JKS, really want that one up through 40. Still watching that one. But 39.90 may be the top. This is the pop we were looking for. The pop we were looking for. We missing anything? WKHS coming back down a little bit. You watching that against 26 PTON. How you looking there, coin? All right, JKS coming back up towards 40. Watching that very carefully. Coming right back up towards its high days there, 39.90. So watching that carefully. Fast move up through 40. I'm in. I am in that. AXTI now low 580s. It's looking good there. CRBP down to 190. My final throw on it's going to be right under 190. And then it's just a little slow. Just kind of being patient with that. CRBP, just being a little patient with that one. Come on, JKS, come up for us. XTI looking like the 570s now, so that one is working out pretty well. AXTI was figuring this one would sell off, profit taken, fade. CRBP, I'm in this one a little bit right now, so I'm still watching this one. I like the daily a lot, but it just, I don't know if it looks like it. The 193 is going to be the 13 EMA on it. So we just got to see if it's going to pull back up through that or not. Just seeing a lot of profit taken right now from yesterday. So I'm being patient with my final ad on it. I still like it. Just being patient with my final ad there. It's slow. I'm not going to panic out of it. JKS. That one still holding. Still holding the VWAP on JKS. Still holding that VWAP. It looks like it's trying to curl around just a little bit. Alright, what's popping on off? Are we missing anything? Missing anything? WKHS coming down towards 26-ish. A little bit. Everyone's still waiting for ITRM to open up. ITRM is going to have all the volume when that bad boy opens on up. CRBP back up to 195s. So looking good there. Just being patient. Being patient with that one. AXTI still low 580s. Just fading the heck out of that. Yeah, ITRM, I'm not one to buy high, hope higher. It just went into one halt, and then it opened up and went to another halt. 170s is really nice support on it if that thing does come back down to 170. If it sells on off a little bit. The problem with trading these, when buying these out of a halt, which I would never do, is everyone else is looking to take profit, and that's why it's taking the elevator down. Yeah, shorts oftentimes take that elevator down, longs take the stairs up. So I'd be very cautious with that. I'd be very, very cautious. Fearless, you've been killing JKS the last few days. I'm still waiting with you. All right, here we go, JKS. Up towards 40. What you got for us? What you got? Brad missed first move on GOS. Wait for the second push. Great patience, and it paid off. Nice work. GOS. Yeah, I see that. Nice. It's not a bad play right there, too. GOS. ITRM's probably going to open up here within anybody have a halt time on it? Probably going to open up at 9:45 is what I'm seeing. 9:45-ish. So WKHS now under 26. WKHS coming down to this area. I'm going to look to start it. I'm going to look to just start it right there at support. Threw a starter out on it. WKHS now down to that support level we were looking at. WKHS likes to flush though. It really likes when it starts flushing, it gets kind of fast. So if you wanted to wait for it just to get a little faster the better. I just threw a feeler out. I'm allowing it to get a little bit faster for me if it wants to. Daniel, JKS almost in the 40s. All right, yep, JKS is over 40. So let's see it get fast. This is what we're looking for, a very fast move. All right, 40-20s. Let's see 40-30s. Come on, let's see some volume come into this. I got a lot I'm working at the moment. This is getting a little challenging. I do want to start JKS. I just want it a little faster. I do's. God dang it. I bet Fearless got JKS. Guarantee it. He's about to say it. He's about to rub it in my face. Yeah, it's down roughly 30 cents from that pop up through 40. So nice work if you guys got it. WKHS in the money. Looking good there. WKHS. You got it, didn't you? You got it. I wasn't wrong. Yes, you did. Nice. You're probably good here. I'm watching it close. You're probably good against that 9 EMA, 39.89. All right, keep the change. ITRM is back. Good God, look at this. Okay, now it just got halted on the downside. So we got a halt game going on there. Not looking fun. WKHS, talk about some money, baby. You guys good there? Anybody else take WKHS? We are looking pretty off that $26 support. Man, I'm going to have to take it all up in this 2650s. It's getting fast. Faster it is, the weaker it's going to hold up. It's testing that VWAP right now at 2638. My stop on the remainder of my shares, I just took half, is going to be under 2580. Stop on the remainder of those shares. Be under that. But WKHS looking good. You guys good there? Fearless still in the money. JKS, that's not looking bad. If it pops back up and gives me another entry, good. I'll be very happy with that. But I think you're probably going to be in the money on the rest of your position because JKS looks good. Looks a little heavy. AXTI back up towards VWAP. I got a 604 entry there, so I'm just going to chill with that entry on AXTI. I'm not going to take the rest of my position off until I'm break even on it. Just going to let those fade. WKHS working that right now. CRBP just still chilling with that position. It's just slow. Just slow. Probably back under 186. I'll just take that off. JKS back down in the 3970s. So great work there, Fearless. Great work. Yeah, I should have thrown that feeler out. I should have thrown the feeler out on it. I just want it to be a little fast. Just want it to be a little fast. Kevin Gamler got JKS as well. Nice. You guys are killing it. JKS is a great freaking move. It's exactly what we were looking for this morning. And you guys are working it. Working it. Should have set a trail, Brad, on GOS. Yep. You should have, bro. JKS, GOS, those are going to be very similar. Very, very similar as far as setting trails, letting them work for you. That's what I'm trying to do with WKHS right now. I'm trying to let that work for me. Coins done for the day on PTON. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. All right. Yep, WKHS in the 2630s. I'm looking for that one to get over VWAP, and then I'll take I'll start taking that over VWAP. Start taking a little bit more over VWAP. It looks like it wants to get it too. It looks like it wants to get it. All right, where are we at? Green on AXTI, WKHS, red on CRBP. 2 for 3 at the moment. Should have taken JKS, man. Should have taken JKS. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, CRBP is just too slow. I'm gonna hit it with a final position and then stop right under where it's at. So I got an average of 191 right now. I'll look to get out of that break even if I can get it popped back up to 190. too freaking slow. XTI, come on. Come on down to Papa. WKHS 2640s. Still playing around with that VWAP area. Daniel, in the money, CRBP. Well, nice. You must have just hit it kind of hard too then. Because I'm, unless you went short on it. I've been kind of fighting that one a little bit. I got a 191 entry. I just hit it, but I'm trying to look to get out of it. Not loving it. Not loving it. I am loving WKHS, and AXTI is paying, so. Kevin missed the WKHS long. Yeah, WKHS has really been paying dividends, man. Dividends. I mean, that's why I know you guys are getting tired of hearing about it, but it keeps paying. How am I going to stop talking about it? Just fighting this VWAP territory. Very tough. Probably going to look to take it. I'm going to look to, yeah. Got a really good average on it, but all right, Kevin, be patient. Fearless. ITRM halted again. You're hoping that longs put their trading diapers on. We need to come out with that product. The trading diapers. JKS. Oh, guys. Guys. Ah. This is going to kill me all day, JKS. This is going to kill me all freaking day. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited for you, Fearless. I'm really happy if you're still holding some of that, because that's great. That's excellent. Beautiful work. Man. That's exactly what I freaking asked for. I didn't even take it. It looks like it wants to go red on the day. It really does. I mean, I'm interested. I am interested in shorting it still. Got out on that flush, JKS. And WKHS. Should have taken all that VWAP reject. I'm going to come out all of WKHS right there. Hard reject. Hard reject. So JKS, yeah, I think, yeah, I have. Daniel Prince, thanks for reminding me. I have missed JKS 3 days in a row now. You know, I should have learned my lesson. And should have, I should have just pulled the trigger on it. Because that's exactly what, you guys know that's exactly what we went over and talked about. Wanted it to pop. Wanted it to pop. But yeah, I'm looking at the daily chart on it, and it really looks like it wants to go red on the day. Here's the chart. Look up here, guys. You see that upper shadow? That's upper shadow is exactly what I wanted. I think it goes red on the day today. If I had to predict, if I had to rub a magic ball and tell you guys what I'm thinking, I think it goes red on the day. It just kind of looks like it wants to. But the problem is I do not chase stocks. I really want to chase this stock, but I don't do that. It's got to pop up towards VWAP or something for me to get into it. Because it does look like it wants to go red on the day. Give me something to work with, though. Give me something, JKS. Nope, it's already red. It's already red. JKS. down to the 39 teens. Don't you just love trading? Don't you just love it, traders? Daniel got it. He's like, I'm not missing it again. I'm getting it. Nice work. You're good under 39. You are good under 39. Oh my gosh. Kevin. What is wrong with you? Well, the green team is making money, so I'm happy for you guys. But I ain't chasing it. Ain't gonna do it. What's ITRM up to? Is that still calls and tears over there? They always end in tears. ITRM is going to be under 170 as well. That one's going to be under 170 today. Because let's go and retrace that move. Let's go and retrace that move. Get back under that. Keep the change. Doing a little work. Doing a little practice. Nothing wrong with that. All right, JKS popping back up. What is it? Does it want to go? Does it want to go green on the day now? So I am interested in shorting a pop on this. AXTI, that one's nearly at my entry price, so I'm going to have to come out of the rest of that one here shortly. My entry's at 605 on AXTI. So that's my stop on it. That is my stop on that. CRBP, I stole in that one as well with a 191 average. That freaking roly-poly of a stock today. Just looking for that one to pop up a little bit so I can get out of it. Just give me one little pop, just anything. Pop up 3 cents for me. All right, XTI still 603. AXTI has just got such strong resistance on it. Like this is me falling in love with the stock, you guys know. AXTI the chart is beautiful. Chart is beautiful. Keep the change. WKHS. Average of 26.17. So you're short on it. Looking for 25.98. Yeah, WKHS is that one's WKHS don't play around. Does not play around. Still holding that 26 support, but you may get it to come back under 26 for a second. You may get it. May. BLNK. What is Blink doing these days? What is Blink doing? Yeah, Blink's taking off. Good grief. JKS, you guys are still looking good. Anybody still holding JKS? That one's low 39 still. Looking heavy. I do think it's going to be right on the day. And I think I'm going to be correct. Kevin stopped out, followed the rules. Yeah, good stop. Good stop. Got to follow them rules. Like the quote of the day says, no one trade is worth the purse. Got to protect the purse. Got to protect the purse. All right. What are we missing? ITRM, is that open now? ITRM is going to be heavy against, yeah, it's going to be under 170. ITRM will probably be under 170 today. That is major support, but we have so many longs underwater at the moment. Up towards 244. I just don't see it. Daniel, prediction on AXTI. Yeah, I still got a little position there. I'm trying to think about that too. I don't really want to go red on it at all. But here's the chart, Daniel. AXTI. I mean, I love the chart. It doesn't really get much better than this, quite honestly. So I'm trying to think. Kevin, do you want to marry this stock? Do you want to add into it? Do you like it that much? What you trying to do here? I was thinking it was going to fade a little bit more throughout today. So I was really thinking it was going to fade a little bit more today because it very fast move up towards resistance and start seeing some profit taken, but it's just a little slow. I still like it. It's probably got to get up to 620 and kind of break that to start getting past resistance. I like it. Should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, should have put a ring on it. I like it, man. I hear you. Let's see what it's going to do at the open. The open's at 605. The open is at 605. So let's see what's going to do against that. I may look to smack it again. I do like it, but, you got to be smart. Got to be smart. Got to do how Kevin did. Oh, Kevin. And speaking of which, don't look at WKHS, Kevin. Just keep all eyes off of it. Daniel, CRBP moving up a little bit. I'm out, Kevin. Get yours now, bro. Yeah, it's just a little roly-poly. Still sitting there, 191 average. Yeah, that happens to me all the time, Kevin. So that's why I'll say it. Literally, it happens to me all the time. I know as soon as I get out of something, it's turning around. All right, AXTI, that's at 605. For instance, AXTI, I'll probably lock it in right now, and then that thing like dumps to 550. Daniel, I think it does, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it against 605. My risk is 605 on it. If it breaks and holds 605, I'm out of AXTI because that's my original entry on it. It's my original entry. JKS still looking good for you guys. ITRM, careful there. Don't even tell me that that's about to get in a halt on the upside. That would be crazy. ITRM is playing with emotions right now, guys. It is playing with emotions. So ITRM, just be careful there. It's an avoid for me, as you guys know. I'm not interested in going from halt to halt to halt. Not even close. JKS 3870. So, yep, that is red on the day. It's probably going to stay that way. But if it doesn't, it'll give us another day tomorrow. Doesn't it just annoy you when you literally ask the stock gods for specifically this stock to pop out of the gate so you can short into it, and you don't even take it? Don't even take it. Things are slowing down a little bit, guys. I'm getting close to cashing up here. Getting close. How's the green team doing? Coin. ITR, I'm going to bag some Robin Hooders. It certainly is going to. No doubt about that. Jesse Campbell, 6 green day in a row. Killing it, bro. Absolutely killing it. 6 green day in a row. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Keep the change. You rode the short on WKHS. Yet now under 26. So Kevin had the right idea. Kevin had the right idea. But don't learn the wrong lesson. This is very, very important. It used to happen to me all the time. I was like, what I initially thought was right, but that tends to make you want to do what? It tends to make you want to not stick to your trading plan the next time, you know? Tends to make you not want to stick to your trading plan the next time. I mean, you got to be very careful of that. Kevin did the right thing. He did the absolute right thing, stopping out. Huge thanks to you. Lots of good info here. Absolutely, man. That's what we're all about. I like teaching people the right way. Not the left way. Not the straight. Not the backwards. Welcome. Every new trader coin. Don't forget to hit that like button. Kevin is here every morning putting in the smack down. Putting in the smack. Yeah, pretty much at the moment I am I'm about to cash it up here. I'm just looking to cut CRBP, which I'm probably going to do here shortly. Seeing if that'll get up a little bit closer to 191. But that is it. That's going to wrap it up. AXTI might set itself up for us tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see where it's going to close at. Very curious in it. Because, I mean, the chart's beautiful for a short at resistance. Daniel, you're getting about a 4-minute delay on the live stream? A 4-minute delay? You kidding me? How's everyone else? Alright, I think I have like a market clock here. Let me pull that up. Alright, Here's my clock. Let me know how delayed it is. So Elijah's got 10 seconds on his end. 10 seconds is keep the change. 10 seconds is correct. With latency issues, 10 seconds should be correct. If you got 5 minute, if you got a 5 minute delay, bro, you're on that dial up or something. I don't know what's going on there. You trading from the caves of Africa or something? I don't know what's going on, man. Jesse, wish you were 5 minutes in the future. Let's work on that, bro. Yeah, just do what Coin says. If you get a delay, just close it, open it up. Should be good to go. Should be good to go. Man, looks like AXTI is going to try to hold today. Guys, remind me not to get in these slow movers. Freaking stair steps. Hate this crap. Yeah, keep the change considering a little short on AXTI. Yeah, I mean, chart's good. But I don't know if it's going to try to break today. I mean, look at this lower shadow. It sold off, saw some profit taken. Now it's back up over the resistance. It may try to hold. May try to hold. Brad is out. Green team. Let's get it. Brad, what did you trade today? Goose? You get that goose egg? Yeah, it's too slow. Everything's slowing down a little bit. Slowing down. One and done on the goose, Brad. Nice work. Brad, are you kidding me? 33.29. Next time, you gotta alert us, Brad. You gotta alert us. That was a great play. Beautiful, beautiful eye, man. Yeah, we would have been all over that. I know it's difficult to alert and trade and commentate and all this crazy stuff. Trust me, I know. Trust me. Trust me, I know. Yeah, there were a few good trades today. GOS was a heck of a trade. Wish I would have seen that. WKHS, JKS, we were all over it. AXTI right out of the gates. We were all over it. All over it. Boom, boom. Yeah, XTI is just confusing me a little bit. I like that one still. But going red to green like that, it may try to hold today. I'm hoping today, though, it'll set itself up for another nice trade tomorrow. Kind of right around that 620 area so that we can stab it again tomorrow. I got some wishful thinking going on over here. Got some wishful thinking. But yeah, guys, I'm going to cash up and get out of here. Things are slowing down a little bit. Send me some charts if you guys want to run over some charts. Would be more than happy to run over some charts with you guys. And send me some. I'm going to start doing, so I can now pin messages on here. You guys saw the quote of the day. So I'm going to start doing a quote of the day. So if you guys have any ideas on that, send those to me. I'll throw some new ones out. Throw some new ones out every day. So the edumacation keeps it going. Kim, thanks, Kevin. Pleasure to learn from you as always. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. As usual, we'll see you guys. In the morning.